My name is John Seeley, and this is my wife Della, and we're from Michigan. I was 17 years old when we made the decision. I felt there was no possible way that I could raise a child. I remember sitting there in the abortion clinic thinking to myself, this isn't right. I never said anything to Della. I just sat there saying nothing, feeling shame. I hoped I was doing the right thing, not knowing the horrible regret from this decision. We went on with our lives and we got married, but never talked about it. I tried to forget about it, thinking it would eventually go away. I was wrong. I blamed myself for not standing up for my baby inside. I felt shame. I blamed myself for being a coward, but we never talked about it. Later in life, I was baptized in a Catholic church. When I was baptized, the abortion, the loss of my beautiful child who I missed so much, was the one thing that I was ashamed of. But I was so thankful to God for forgiving me of this terrible sin. In our story, if we can save someone else from having an abortion, that would be so great. Because to this day, I still wonder what kind of a person or child would have been.
It has been 39 years since my husband John and I made the terrible choice to abort our baby. We met in high school, and like a lot of teenagers, we didn't think of the consequences of having sex. After discovering I was pregnant, and out of fear, we chose abortion. With our fear, we never thought twice about our decision, not knowing we would be wounded the rest of our lives. I have blocked out most of what happened in the abortion clinic. I remember other women in agony, crying and despairing. Just like our babies, my life and the lives of all those other women were sucked out of us during our abortions. When I walked out of the clinic that day, I was not the same person. I hated myself and did not care about others. How can you care about anyone or yourself when you just took the life of a helpless baby? I totally separated myself from God. John and I ended up getting married after the abortion, but we didn't talk about it for 22 years. It was something that was too hard to bring up, and we never knew how to share our feelings of regret with each other. Angry and unable to forgive ourselves, caused our children to suffer. After attending the March for Life 15 years ago, I finally experienced the true forgiveness from my abortion. I had went to confession for the 7th time, as I did not feel that forgiveness, and the priest told me I had to let go of this sin, and that if I truly believed the Lord died for me, and that there's no sin greater than God's mercy. Instantly, I felt the Holy Spirit touch my heart. When I came out of the confessional, I had such a different feeling, one I hadn't experienced in 22 years. Me and John also had attended a Rachel's Vineyard retreat in 2004. And through the grace of God, that was where our healing truly began. We are now facilitators in the Lansing Diocese of Michigan. We thank God so much. John and I have 3 beautiful children and 3 beautiful grandchildren together. Whoops, sorry. When I felt God calling us to go out and give the testimony of our abortion, for the first time we realized that our daughter, Angela, was born on January 22nd, the anniversary of Roe versus Wade. Angela was the first baby we had after the abortion, and we feel the birth of our daughter was a triumph over that Supreme Court decision, which had taken the life and the loss of so many precious lives, like her sister, who we named Mary Elizabeth. We thank God, and we as a nation have to stand together for these precious, innocent babies, as you all are. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts. And that is why me and John are silent no more. Thank you.